Hey, what's up guys, it's TSick here. Today I'm going to bring you a brand new story time video because that's what you guys seem to enjoy and that's what I'm going to bring to you guys. So starting the story off, this was actually a pretty recent story. This actually happened yesterday and trust me, this is going to be a good story, so just stay tuned and keep watching. So if you guys didn't know, I actually scooter, skateboard, all of that stupid stuff that some people hate, some people love, and I'm one of those people that just love it. So every Friday I just go to the skate park with a couple of my friends and we just skateboard, scooter a lot, just have fun in general and just do boy things. So around like 6 p.m. right after we ate dinner, me, my friend Elliot, and my friend Justice, we decided to just go to the skate park like we normally would on every Friday, go scooter, skateboard, and so we did that. So after our skateboard session, we decided to go home like we normally would, and this session, let's just say it lasted around an hour and a half probably. But on our way home, we have to cross this bridge, and now this bridge had like a hole. It like led into the ocean, so it was basically a bay type of water. And mind you, when I tell you this water is probably the most disgusting water you will ever see in the whole entire world. But for some odd reason, there was actually life in the water. There was a whole bunch of fish. You could see them. There was crabs, dude. There was every single creature you would imagine in this disgusting, filthy water. So I had the idea, let's go back home, let's get our fishing poles, let's go back and try to catch some fish, and that's what we did. Already getting spawn trapped, dude. This map is truly, you just get spawn trapped, dude. There's nothing you can do. But yeah, so about 20 minutes after we went home and got everything set up, got our fishing poles, the bait, everything that we need to go fishing, we decided to head about 5 minutes back to the pond spot to where we can go fish. And when we got there, we just started fishing like a normal person would. And this is where it all started. It was about 20 to 30 minutes of getting no bites at all until something terrifying, the most terrifying experience has ever happened to me. So I was just fishing normally. I had my pole casted right under there, my bobber, and we actually had roast beef for the bait, which is the roast beef, dude. I probably enjoyed the roast beef more than the fish did. But besides the fact, we had our thing casted, and I go down to look. I go down to look in this filthy water to see if there was fish by my bait and everything. When all of a sudden this giant dragon-like creature just flies from under the bridge and just scares the living death out of me. I swear when I tell you this that I have never seen a bird this big in my whole entire life, dude. So right after this bird scared the living death out of me and literally just terrified me for life, I decided to just throw my fishing pole in the water because I was that big of a baby, and that's pretty sad. When I tell you this bird was huge. Like, the wingspan was probably wider than Shaquille O'Neal's wingspan, dude, and that says something. Dude, this bird was bigger than, like, the Eiffel Tower times 4, dude. I have never seen a creature like this in my life. Not at any type of zoo, dude. This thing was just special and just had the best genes a bird can have. So like I said, right when the bird came out of the bridge, I was so terrified because I didn't know birds camp under bridges. So what do? Like I said, I throw my fishing pole into the water, acting like that's gonna help. And there we go, just lost the fishing pole because the stupid bird. I mean, it was a little cheap fishing pole anyways, but still, if a bird is that terrifying for you to throw a fishing pole into the like pond or whatever the water stream is called, then you know that bird is not normal. And the bird that I saw yesterday was extremely and something you never want to see and experience ever in your life. And mind you, when I say this bird was probably like a foot or two like right under me when this happened. So he was extremely close to me. He, she, whatever gender it wants to be classified as, was literally right under me. So this is the reason that I got so scared and just Babe Ruthed my pole into the water. And I forgot to mention that bird came right under my bait. So the bird was in the water, I guess, just camping, doing its own thing, doing its little bird things. Or I should say big bird things, because that thing was huge and gigantic. And all of a sudden, the bird just got trapped onto my hook, and it also got trapped onto my friend Elliot's hook. And the bird was basically just it's still on the hook to this day, or even though it's a day later, it's still hooked onto it. I didn't mean to hook the bird. The bird just flew like a dragon from Avatar just straight into my bait. The bird was more hungry than half the fish in the pond. Since my friend's line got caught and my line got caught, and I threw my pole so I couldn't even cut my line, I quickly rushed to get my friend's knife and cut his line. But I was obviously the stupid one to just throw my pole, and now that bird has to live with my pole attached to it for its whole life, basically, until someone does something. And when this bird took off, since our lines were just on its wings or on its chest, wherever it was, because I wasn't paying close attention, when it got halfway across the pond from under the bridge, all you see is the bird's long, majestic neck just get twisted back. And the reason it got twisted back is because both of my line and Elliot's line were just attached to it so strong that it almost snapped the bird's neck, is what I'm trying to say. And it feels bad to say that, but it's life. So like I said, I quickly rushed to get his knife, and then I cut his line, because my line's obviously not able to cut because my fishing pole's 10 feet across in the water. So I cut his line, and it's pretty safe on his line, because since I cut it, it just went with wherever the bird went, and that bird decided to go onto the neighbor's dock, and I don't know what happened after that. So yeah, that's probably gonna wrap up this story, guys, because I don't know anything else that happened after that, because the bird just disappeared after we and we had yet to seen it again. So I guess lesson learned in this story is to just always be careful when you're fishing, and I guess don't bring roast beef as bait, because crane birds, I guess, are attracted to roast beef more than I am, and I love roast beef, and that says something. So if you guys truly enjoyed this video, please subscribe, leave a like if you really want to support me, subscribe like I said if you want to support me too. I'm not going to be forcing you guys to subscribe, but it would mean a lot to me if you did. And turn my notifications on, actually. I totally forgot about YouTube having the notifications and everything about that. So if you could, just please turn on the notifications on so you know when I post. I'll be posting daily until school starts, and then probably every other day, so hopefully it goes well. And thank you for the support, guys. And yeah, it's been T-Sick. Peace.